reality. And you wake up, one child is crying, and then the food is getting burned, and then there are some clothes in the washing machine, and you've forgotten it, and then all kinds of stuff. Somebody has to shovel the snow, and that is the reality of marriage. At that point, all those jiggy is not there. Hello? You will be naked, you won't have erection, because he has a lot of things on his head. All those less outside, don't touch me, don't touch me. Now, oh, touch me, touch me. You are going to see clearly then. Because love is blind, but marriage will open your eyes. So we are telling you now so that you not think that, oh my God. And then you get in there and then your heart is broken and shattered in pieces. So don't take your heart on the journey without your brain. Shine your brain. Let me speak more to lady because you are the one that suffer more. The guy can leave you and remarry. At 70, he can still marry a 25-year-old girl. You have a biological clock. There's a law of diminishing return. Except you are a billionaire, then you can be a cougar. So at the end of the day, you end up being old and bitter. Hello? So you have to shine your brain. And guess what? It is before you marry that you should think and ask questions. Can this guy be trusted? Looking at the trajectory of his life, I'm meeting him right now. In the last 5 years, in the last 10 years, these are the things he has done. This way he is. Can I see future in him? Because many of you don't understand. Let me help you. That's why I'm here. We keep telling you, marry potential. That's true. But let me tell you something. How do you know a man that has potential? How? Listen, life is lived forward but understood backwards. To know a man that has potential, there must be a pattern. That's how you know a man that has potential. There must be a pattern. If he has potential, not that he's going, if he has it, if I look back at the last 10 years of his life, I must have seen a pattern of progression. Not that you are meeting him at 28. School, he doesn't have certificate, he doesn't have skill, he doesn't have vision, he doesn't have, and he's telling you have potential. He doesn't have potential. The only potential he has is to mess up with your life. Hello? You discover potential by patterns. So you look back, you are meeting him at 22. And you see him at 22 now, he's just gotten his first degree. And then he tells you, 5 years ago, this happened, I did this. Oh, you are looking. So to find out if he has potential, start asking questions about his journey. So that you can begin to say, okay, if he's done this 6 years ago, and I can see this now, okay, that means if he continues in this trajectory, this can happen. Because you are going to be submitting your life to that relationship for a lifetime. Hello? Number 3, every relationship must be defined. Every relationship must be defined. An undefined relationship is a dangerous relationship. Every relationship must be defined. Many of you are in situationships. Situationship. You can't situate the thing. You can't define it. So are you in a relationship? Well, sort of, that is a situationship. You are not in, you are not out. You're just there like that. And that's just wasting away your life. Look, don't let anybody fool you. Nobody grows young. Nobody grows young. Many of you are deceived to think you are young. You are not. Every day you wake up, time is going. Before you know it, you're 20. Before you know you're 25. Before you know you're 30. Then before you know you're 35 and you skip it, I'm still young. Be fooling yourself. Hello? And I say again, women, men don't have biological clock. At 70, even if you can't have erection, they will use Viagra and say impregnate a woman. Hello? But you have a biological clock that is not going to work in your favor. You will now begin to believe God for the supernatural. Hello? So every relationship must be defined. All this hanging out with people that are not well defined. you are going to be the one that will lose. So when a guy begins to monopolize your airspace and it's always around you, you need to begin to ask yourself, what's his agenda? You don't need to ask him, ask yourself. Is this the kind of person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this the kind of person I want to be identified with? And the way it's coming close now, a wise woman knows. So you begin to put boundaries so that he will not begin to, because even if you don't have ideas and he does not have an agenda, other people will start having ideas. And before you know it, they will box you into a relationship that does not exist. And then all the potential people that will come to you will be hearing rumor that you're already engaged. And there's nothing. That's how many of you remain in the market without knowing why. Because you are just, it's my friend, it's my friend. Let's define the relationship. They ask you, what's going on between the two of you? Nothing. Nothing. You come to church together. You live together. You sit together. When he comes before you, he reserves seat for you. When you come before him, you reserve seat for him. You're always holding hands. You're always sitting together. Every time you are discussing, people feel they need a visa to intrude into your discussion. And yet you are fooling yourself. Saying there's nothing. You better define the thing. It's always calling you, always checking on you, always complimenting your hair, complimenting your dress. He texts you in the night. You are doing midnight call and you are fooling yourself. Okay, if you say there is nothing, if he comes to you tomorrow now and says he's engaged, will you be happy? You said there is nothing. If he shows up tomorrow and says, oh, you know, you're my friend, I just want to introduce my fiancé to you, will you be happy for them? If you know you will not be happy for them, then you are fooling yourself. There is something. Hello? So define it. Because there are a lot of guys that are like Pharisees. They will not enter. They will not allow those that want to enter to enter. They will just monopolize your space and block your destiny. Because they know you are a church girl, they know you are a decent girl, they'll just keep you hanging while they are playing the field. And their plan is to come and settle with you. And then you are not wise enough to know that I'm not somebody you settle with. I'm a trophy you rejoice over. Hello? I was speaking at an event years ago. I like saying this because it's one of the top stories of this particular point. A young lady came to see me. She was 34, 36. She said she has a guy in her life and they've been very close and she believes that the guy is a man. But that the guy has not said anything to her. I said, how old are you? She said 36. I said 28, 36. That's for 8 years. You've been waiting for one man to open his mouth. I said, okay, no problem. I said, what we're going to do right now is you're going to call him and you're going to apply the John the Baptist principle. John the Baptist sent a message to Jesus. Are you the one? Or should we look for another? So I said, you're going to call him. And you know what she told me? No, I can't do that. It's going to make me look cheap. I said, you're already cheap. If you are waiting for 8 years for a man to open his mouth and you pause your life for it, you are already cheaper than cheap. You are on sales. You are on discount sales. I'm only trying to make your life important. So she left because she didn't feel that she should, because, you know, religion. Oh, a man is the one to propose. Yes, a man should propose, but a woman can ask questions. How far is not a proposer? What exactly is going on between the two of us? It's not a proposer. You're only asking questions for clarification so that you not waste your life in a bus stop where the train is on strike. Hello? So she finally summoned courage, called the guy, and I told her what to say. I said, just going to call him to make it spiritual. I said, let us pray. To create a spiritual process. So I'd like to say, so let us pray. You pray. Say, Father, we are going to have a discussion right now. We commit this meeting to your hands. Have your way. Lead us, guide us, direct us. Make it spiritual. And then when you are done, you tell him, don't make it, you're not going to be cheap. I'm going to tell you the script. I just tell him, you know what, we've been friends for a while right now. I appreciate our friendship, but at this stage of my life, there are some major decisions I need to make. And I need to put things in perspective because I have a lot of people around me that are requesting for some levels of relationship. So I just need to be able to make the right decision. So I want to know what exactly is going on between two of us. Who am I to you? How do we define this relationship? Because I appreciate your friendship. I have a lot of guys. I really so don't sell yourself cheap. I'm giving you this. So she did that. Her name was Bimbo. I'm going to have to say it in my language. I will interpret. And the guy said, Bimbo, mi ororu esie. Aburo lo jesi mi. So the guy said, oh, Bimbo, I don't think that of you. You're like a younger sister to me. It's yes. As a matter of fact, I'm engaged. I'm going to be getting married soon. Now, you are doing, but many of you are in that foolishness now. Eyeing the football star. Eyeing guys. You don't know. Yes, it's the man that should come and propose to you. But if you see that somebody's monopolizing your airspace, taking too much of your time, you need to find out what's the agenda here. I'm not going to tie my life down because of you. Because I'm at the prime of my age when I can make better decisions. I have a lot of opportunities now so that you not waste my time. And then when I have fewer opportunities, I have to now settle. I don't want to settle. Hello?